See, just start buying stamps now for all the holiday cards. and one of these days, Jimmy's going to get our database correct, so you'll have all the addresses. Hey guys, this is what it's all about. You know, Jim Zorlin, when I came here the first time, drove me around, just kept saying, love thy neighbor. And what we learned in New York on 9/12 was that our neighbors were not just from Brooklyn and Queens and Staten Island and the Bronx and New Jersey and Connecticut. They're from Mena, Arkansas and Slidell and Pagonia Springs and just everywhere. So, Jim, how'd we do?
I think you did great. I really did.
I think we all did great. Here's what we got. We got a bit of a tight schedule tonight. We have 6 o'clock dinner at Jansen Park. At 7 o'clock at the Mena Depot, we're going to raise the mash pole with the signs of all the communities here. From there, we're going to ask everybody to go over to the rodeo arena, which is part of the fairgrounds, and I'll give directions at Jansen Park so you know how to get there. And then at 8 p.m. donkey basketball, and we need guys who are not totally drained to make total fools of themselves riding donkeys tonight. So James Vincent, I know you could show us how to do that, and we'll see you at Jansen Park at 6 o'clock.
All right, let's move.
We had the largest fire in California history that hit Harbison Canyon. That was the town I was living in at the time. It burned down 2/3 of the town. Everything was ruined. We had no utilities, and basically we had to start over. We had the Army, the Navy, we had FEMA, we had the whole works come in. And what happened was we had a community center that fortunately didn't burn down, and they started setting up all these tents, you know, like in the Army. So we had a grocery store over here, we had clothing over here, the whole 9 yards. And one day we said, you know, because people would ask us, where's all the stuff at? And we said, well, why don't we put up one of these to show where everything is at? So we did. Well, a few days later, Jeff shows up with a big truck full of stuff, and of course the rest is history on that. But during that time, we wanted to honor the fact that Evan and inspired Jeff to come out with a truck full of toys and stuff for the community. So we put Evan's sign up at the top with the pointer going to New York City and how many miles it was. And that kind of started the whole idea off. So that's where it came from. Now this is about today, what all you guys have done here. We really appreciate everyone that's come out. And I think a lot of you folks have heard this speech before because you've been at other events, and I'm sure the people here in Mena are going to be with us at future events. So without further ado, let's do it.
All right.
Take it away, Brian. And the dudes. And the guys that do all the work. Don't do it. Oh, you did? Yeah. All right, let's get up again. Okay, folks, in the interest of safety, just in case something happens, let's all move over in the street over this way, because if this thing happens to go over, we're not going to be able to move in time. Probably that telephone pole should be the limit. That should do it. Okay. Sign this waiver.
I've already signed my waiver.